Welcome back to High Stakes. Today, we will be discussing the following MLB matches that is happening on Sunday, October 8th, 2023. We will be providing our team, total, and prop picks for the day. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. If you want access to our premium picks, you can check out our Patreon page. You can find the link to our Patreon page in the description and comment section below. The Rangers beat the Orioles 3-2 at Camden Yards to kick off the series on Saturday. Texas went up 2-0 in the fourth on RBIs by outfielder Evan Carter and catcher Jonah Heim, and hot-hitting third baseman Josh Jung delivered the eventual game winner with a solo shot in the sixth. Reliever Jose Leclerc shut the door down in the ninth to pick up the save for Texas. Their pitching staff has been excelling as the season winds down, limiting their opponent to 3 runs or less in 7 of their last 8 games. They allowed just 1 run in total during their series with Tampa Bay. RHP Nathan Eovaldi dominated Tampa Bay in the series finale, picking up the win by going 6.2 innings and allowing 1 earned run on 6 hits while striking out 8. Lefty Jordan Montgomery hurled 7 shutout innings in the first game of the series. Montgomery has pitched very effectively in his prior 3 starts, producing a 2-0 record with a microscopic 0.45 ERA and WHIP of 1. Prior to winning the big game against the Rays in the playoffs, he lost his last regular season game in Seattle to the Mariners. He went 6 innings and allowed just 1 earned run on 5 hits while striking out 5 batters. Rodriguez has encountered difficulties in his 2 career starts against the Rangers, resulting in a 0-1 record, a 10.80 ERA, and a 1.68 WHIP. On the other hand, Montgomery has demonstrated effectiveness when facing the Orioles, amassing a 3-1 record along with a 3.04 ERA and an average of 9.33 strikeouts per 9 innings in his 16 career starts against them. The Rangers concluded the regular season with significant success on the road, winning 55% of their games in their last 20 matchups away from their home stadium. Furthermore, Texas showcased an impressive offense this season when playing in their opponents' home stadiums, ranking 8th in the majors in terms of average runs scored per game. This highlights their capability to generate quick bursts of scoring against the Baltimore pitching staff. In addition to their offensive prowess, the Texas pitching staff has excelled when playing on the road this season, boasting a 3.92 ERA that places them 4th in the majors. Their effectiveness has extended to Camden Yards in 2023, where they limited the Orioles to a mere 21 hits in 26 innings and achieved a remarkable 2.77 ERA, accompanied by a 1.04 WHIP. The Orioles' offense encountered considerable challenges when facing the Texas pitching staff in 2023, resulting in a modest .188 batting average and a .344 slugging percentage across 6 regular season games. Baltimore has struggled against the Rangers at Camden Yards this season, losing 3 of 4 games played against them at home, and 4 of their last 5 encounters overall. Collectively, these trends strongly favor a road victory for the Rangers in the second game of the series. Therefore, the wise choice is to side with Texas. The AL East champions lost their first game of the postseason against the Rangers 3-2 at home on Saturday. Starter Kyle Bradish was saddled with the loss, allowing 2 earned runs on 7 hits and a walk in 4.2 innings of work. Orioles pitchers struck out a total of 16 Texas batters on the afternoon. DH Anthony Santander got the O's to within 1 in the bottom of the 6th with a solo shot, but the Texas bullpen shut down several scoring opportunities over the next 3 innings to hold on for the win. The Baltimore bullpen pitched well, combining for 4.2 innings and allowing 1 earned run on 1 hit while striking out 7. Their pitching staff has really stepped up recently, allowing 3 runs or less in each of their previous 9 games. Rodriguez has been very effective in his prior 3 starts, producing a 2-0 record with a 1.45 ERA and 1.02 WHIP. He won his last start, which came against the Washington Nationals at home. He went 5.2 innings and allowed 1 earned run on 6 hits while striking out 5. Rodriguez has been very effective recently, liming his opponents to less than 2 runs per 9 innings in his last 4 starts of the regular season. The Rangers have gone under the run total in each of Montgomery's prior 4 starts, including a 4-0 victory over the Rays in the Wild Card Series. Montgomery has compiled a 3.04 ERA with a 1.24 whip in his 16 career starts versus the Orioles. The Rangers have pushed or gone under the run total in 6 of their previous 7 games. Baltimore went under the run total in 8 straight games to finish the regular season, and they scored 2 runs or less in 5 of their previous 8 contests. Including Saturday's contest, 5 of the 7 games played in 2023 between these two squads went under the run total. 3 of the 4 games played at Camden Yards also went under, with Baltimore scoring a total of only 10 runs against the Texas pitching staff during their 4 home games. The Orioles produced a .188 batting average with a .344 slugging percentage against the Rangers pitching staff this season. The Texas pitching staff ranked 4th in the league in away ERA this season, and they produced an 2.77 ERA with a 1.04 whip at Camden Yards. Only 5 total runs were scored in the first game of the series. Most signs point to a lower scoring affair in the second game of the ADLS. Take the under. Next, we have Minnesota Twins versus Houston Astros. Minnesota starting pitcher Bailey Ober was hit hard on Saturday, giving up 3 runs in 3 innings, and Kenta Maeda, who is normally a starter, relieved Ober and gave up 2 runs in just 2 innings. Minnesota will hand the ball to Pablo Lopez on Sunday. During the regular season, the right-hander was 11-8 with an ERA of 3.66 and 234 strikeouts. In 1 appearance thus far in the postseason, Lopez gave up 1 run in 5 2/3 innings when the Twins beat Toronto 3-1 last Tuesday in the wildcard series. Carlos Correa has been the most productive hitter for Minnesota during the postseason with a .445 batting average, 4 hits, and an on-base percentage of .500, which leads Minnesota in each of those 3 categories. Royce Lewis has hit 3 home runs to lead Minnesota and also has a team-best 4 RBI. Jorge Polanco hit a 3-run shot in Game 1 and is second in RBI with 3. Minnesota faced a setback in the first game of this 5-game American League Divisional Series, falling behind 6-0. However, the Twins displayed resilience by mounting a comeback, scoring 4 runs in the 7th inning courtesy of home runs from Jorge Polanco and Royce Lewis. For Game 2, it's crucial for Minnesota to establish an early advantage with a robust performance at the plate and a stellar start from their pitcher, Pablo Lopez. In his sole postseason appearance thus far, Lopez yielded just 1 run in 5 2/3 innings, contributing to the Twins' 3-1 victory over Toronto in the wildcard series last Tuesday. Notably, this marks Lopez's first postseason appearance. Contrastingly, Houston's Framber Valdez is making his postseason debut, and his recent regular season performances have been less than stellar. Over his last 2 starts, the left-hander endured difficulties, allowing 9 earned runs in a mere 9 1/3 innings. Valdez hasn't taken the mound since September 27th. While Houston possesses a potent lineup capable of keeping them competitive against any opponent, the significant difference in this matchup lies on the pitching mound. Lopez delivered a strong performance last week, securing a victory against Toronto, whereas Valdez has encountered struggles in his last 2 starts and hasn't seen action since late September. Considering these factors, the prudent choice is to side with Minnesota on the run line. Therefore, take Minnesota with the run line. Houston received a pair of home runs and 3 RBI from Yordan Alvarez, while Jose Altuve also hit a home run in Game 1. The Astros had 9 hits in Game 1 and were quite timely with their hitting, stranding just 6 runners. 8 players for Houston had 1 or more hits, with catcher Martin Maldonado the only member of the starting lineup not to have a hit. Houston needs to improve from a poor performance from its bullpen in Game 1. 3 relievers gave up 4 runs across 3 innings, with Hector Neris surrendering all 4 runs on 3 hits in just 2/3 of an inning of work. The poor outing by Neris nearly ruined Verlander's strong 6-inning performance. Starting on the mound for Houston in Game 2 will be Framber Valdez. During the regular season, the Astros left-hander was 12-11 with an ERA of 3.45 and 200 strikeouts. Minnesota's Pablo Lopez will quiet the Houston bats on Sunday, as the right-hander gave up just 1 run in 5 2/3 innings earlier this week in the wildcard series. The total has finished under in 3 of the Twins' last 4 as well as in 3 of the Astros' last 4. Minnesota had the 6th best team ERA in baseball during the regular season at 3.87, while Houston was 8th best at 3.94. Take under 8 runs.